Hi, I'm Kyle Mitchell with Whitaker Brothers, and today in our demo room we have the DCS 366 high security shredder. Now this is not only a paper shredder but also an optical media shredder all in one. You'll see we have two dedicated slots, one for paper, one for optical media, and again, NSA approved for both. I want you to come on in closer, take a look at some of the changes with the newest model, and see what we're working with. Okay, so here we have a nice wide throat. This is for paper, this is for optical media. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shred some normal 8.5 by 11 paper, and because we have such a wide throat, I'm going to put it in sideways. It disappears just like that, and it's relatively quiet. Okay, next we have CDs and DVDs for the dedicated optical media slot. I'm just going to take these in and feed them as quickly as they're ready. Now the DCS 366 does indeed have an automatic oiler, it's just hidden. You push down on the console, you pull back, and that exposes this place where you're going to put the oil in. We unscrew this red cap, and this gives us access to the oil reservoir. We're going to fill that up as often as the color touchscreen tells us it's necessary. When we're done, we just screw it back, we close, click the top, and we're ready to start using it again. So when you first start your DCS 366, you're going to be given the option of 3 different modes. The first one is silent mode. This is going to be the slowest disappearance of the paper, but it'll also be the quietest mode. There we go. The next option is the standard mode. This is a good mix between performance and sound. Watch how quickly the paper disappears. And finally, you have the performance mode. It's still very quiet compared to a lot of other shredders, but this will be the loudest mode. It's also the mode that causes the paper to disappear the quickest. Watch how quickly the paper disappears. Inside of the menus, we have a few different options. We have a technician option that allows us, the technicians, to come in and see what the last problem your shredder experienced was. We have some service and information buttons that are going to allow you to see who your service provider is, what the serial number of the device is. We also have brightness adjustments if you want to make changes to things like that. And you can put the language if you're feeling creative one day. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on inside. We've got a nice, healthy waste bin container down here. We've got a rim for the bag to lay on, and we have that all set up. And inside of the bag, you'll find a lot of this. This is level 6. NSA approved shred residue. It's on the NSA evaluated products list, and if you're shredding classified secret or top secret data, this will do the trick for you. But where are those CDs going? Okay, you saw me put a few into this slot. The answer is right in here. We've got a special dedicated spot where the residue, the destroyed plastic is. And again, that plastic, I'll pull some out for you in just a moment, is NSA approved level 6 for CDs and DVDs. But it goes into that special container so that the plastic and the paper are not mixed. So that way, depending on how you're throwing it out or where you're throwing it out, the bag doesn't either get too heavy or you aren't mixing recyclables with non-recyclables. Alright, so when we're ready to dispose of the shredded residue of the optical media, so we're talking about little shards of plastic, we can just lift this up and we can take it wherever we want and dump it. Very easy. When we're finished, we replace it by putting it right back in. So let's talk about what's changed with the latest revision of the DCS 366. It all centers around this full color touchscreen, and it's pretty smooth. It gives you a lot of different options that used to be done via manual buttons, only this is a lot easier to understand. You can hit reverse, you can change the sound, you can change the speed. A lot of really nice features, but most importantly, when something's wrong, this is going to tell you exactly what it is. In the old days, we just had a bunch of different flashing lights with kind of hard to understand icons on them, and a lot of shredders still have that today. But now with a full color touchscreen, instead of 2 blinking lights with a weird squiggly mark on it, you have something on here that's telling you, hey, you have to close the door before the shredder will turn on. And that's a really nice revision. So my name's Kyle Mitchell with Whitaker Brothers. This has been the DCS 366 high security paper and optical media shredder. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below and we will get back to you right away with an answer. Thanks for watching.